Hey everyone, welcome to the VGA Podcast. This is episode 24. It's Caleb and Alex back with you again. Welcome, Alex. Happy Avatar: The Last Airbender week.
Yes, happy Avatar: Last Airbender week.
So this week we're going to celebrate the live-action show on Netflix by doing a nerd pop quiz all about the cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then we have a video game music trivia, episode 24 this week, with a theme that you'll be able to guess for a bonus point. We'll also do Guess the Game, do about 10 of them. And then once that's done, we will talk about this week's episode of Masters of the Air and Halo Season 2. So we've got a packed agenda, and we'll probably also talk about the live-action Avatar show, our thoughts on it. I've seen one episode. Alex, you've seen 4? Is that right?
4. Yep, 4. The first half, yep.
Okay, so we'll talk about our initial thoughts on the live-action series.
I'm excited. I love Avatar, man.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Looking at these questions and watching the live-action makes me want to go back and rewatch the original.
Yeah, no, I still need to finish Korra, too.
Yeah. Yes,
Legend
you
of
do.
Korra. Yeah.
All right, well, let's kick it off with Nerd Pop Quiz, Avatar: The Last Airbender. So you'll get 2 points for a correct answer if you can get it without needing the multiple choice. If you need the multiple choice and you get it correct, you will get 1 point. And let's go over your buzzers this week. So if you get it right, you'll hear this.
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier.
And if you get it wrong, you'll hear...
Oh, my cabbages!
I was hoping you were going to do that.
I had to have the cabbage line. Yep.
All
All right.
That's awesome.
So let's get into the first question. What is the order of the Avatar cycle?
The order. And it was, so in the sense of like what element do they go in?
Yep. When they get reincarnated, which element does it go to in order?
It's they just said this in the show too. Okay, I believe it was or is fire, air, water, and earth. Yeah, fire, air, water, earth. My answer. I think I'm going with that.
Let's see if that's correct.
Drink cactus.
It is, yes.
It'll quench you.
Yay!
I have here air, water, earth, fire, but you know, it doesn't really matter where you start. You got the correct order: fire, then air, then water, then earth. Yep, nice.
Yep. Oh, I see what you're saying. Air, water, yeah.
Yep. Who was the Avatar before Aang?
Oh, it's what's her name? It was Kai. No. Kai. Well, was it Kai? What's it? Kyoshu? Kyoshu? Final answer, maybe.
I think you're thinking of Kyoshi.
Kyoshi. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Is it Avatar Kyoshi?
Oh, my cabbages!
No, it's not.
Okay.
She was 2 back, if that helps.
Oh, 2 back. Okay, kind of does.
So
Because the other one else. Okay, you can give me multiple.
Yeah, so it's not Kyoshi. Is it Roku, Karuk, or Yang Chen?
It's Roku. B.
Let's see if it's Roku.
Drink cactus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice,
It'll
nice.
quench you.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
Yep. Okay, so that's 3 points for you. Which real-life fighting style inspired water bending?
Ooh. That's interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. You can give me the multiple choice on this one.
Okay, let's look at the multiple choice. Is it Jujutsu, Sansho, Casey, or Tai Chi? And I may have mispronounced some of those, so forgive me.
Interesting. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna jujitsu. Final answer.
Let's see. Is it Jujutsu?
Oh, my
Oh, it is
cavity!
not.
Oh,
It is Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. Oh, okay.
Yep. They all actually have real life, like, corresponding fighting styles, which I thought was pretty cool.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
I didn't know too much about this fighting styles, like in real life, like Tai Chi and all that. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
took a guess.
What alias does Toph go by in the underground earthbending tournament?
Cool. It was oh man. Hmm. I I don't remember. You give me multiple choice.
Okay. Did she go by the Blind Bandit, the Boulder, the Runaway, or the Badger Mole?
Oh, that's right. I believe it was the Blind Bandit. A final answer.
Okay, is it the Blind Bandit?
Drink
That is correct, yes.
It'll quench ya. Nothing.
Just need to see it apparently.
Yep. Who is the leader of the Kyoshi Warriors?
Yoshi. It's Suki, Suki. Finally.
Let's see if it's Suki.
Drink
That is correct as well. Nice.
Nothing's quench here.
Suki.
Suki.
I think the Kyoshi Warriors are cool.
I know, they're so cool. I'm excited to see them in the live action show.
Real cool. Live action too.
Nice. Who is the leader of the Freedom Fighters?
Oh, that's it's Jet.
Locking in Jet. Let's see.
Drink
Yeah, on a roll. It is Jet.
Nothing's quench here.
Pipsqueak is the big guy.
Yep. I believe these are all people in his band.
Yep, long shot. Pipsqueak's the big dude. The Duke is the smaller kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, doing well. Which air temple is Aang from?
It's what's the air temple name? This the Nord? No. No, the Southern Air Temple. Final answer.
Going with the Southern. All right, let's see if that's correct.
Drink
That is correct.
Yeah.
Nothing's quench here.
It's Ong, isn't it? Kidding.
Okay, you lose points for that. I'm gonna dock you a point. No, I'm just kidding. Who is the Blue Spirit?
The Blue Spirit is is it doesn't it start with like a Z? You know what starts with a Z? Give me the multiple choice.
Okay, is the Blue Spirit Sokka, Katara, Zuko, or Toph?
Zuko.
Locking in Zuko.
Drink
Correct.
It'll quench ya. Nothing's quench.
Gosh, I should have got that without multiple choice, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, you knew it. Which tea shop did Iroh open in the upper ring of Ba Sing Se?
Ooh.
This one might be kind of tough without the multiple choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to need multiple choice.
Okay. Did he open the Stone Kettle, the King's Tea Palace, the Sage Spring, or the Jasmine Dragon?
I think it's the Jasmine Dragon D.
All right, locking in Jasmine Dragon. Correct.
Hey!
Nothing's quenchier.
Nice. Which kind of bending did Toph discover?
She's metal bending, right? Final answer.
Let's see if it's metal bending.
Drink it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing's quenchier.
Very nice.
I'm remembering a lot of these more than I thought I would.
Yeah, you're doing well. Who first taught Toph earthbending?
Oh, oh man. Think, Alex. It's one minute. Wait, okay, it wasn't. Wasn't it? It wasn't. If I remember correctly, it wasn't a person. Wasn't it the? Wasn't it the Badgers? No, Badger Malls.
Locking in
I
badger
think-
moles?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it was like an actual person. Yeah, final answer.
All right, let's see if it's badger moles.
Drink
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
Nice. Good memory.
Nothing's quenchier.
Yeah.
Which celestial event greatly increases firebending powers?
Is it? I'm just gonna guess because I think it's the solar eclipse.
Let's see. Is it the solar eclipse?
Oh, my cabbages!
No, it is
Yeah,
not.
I just wanted to hear the cabbages.
I see.
Yep.
So, is it a lunar eclipse, Sozin's comet, or the summer solstice?
Sozin's comet. Final answer.
Let's see. Sozin's comet?
Drink
Yes.
Yay!
Nothing's quenchier.
Very nice. Which city does King Boomy reign over?
King Boomy.
Love Boomy.
It's the Amochu. Oh, Amashu. I don't know. I just watched that episode in live action, so it helps.
All right, let's see if it's Omashu.
Drink it.
That is also
It'll
correct.
quench ya. Nothing's
Cracks me up.
quenchier.
I love Boomy. Yeah, he's so funny. I'm interested to see what he's like in live action because there's a few characters that I think would be tough. Like, I think Azula is going to be tough to get right in live action, and I could see Boomy being tough to get right in live action.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to watch it. I enjoyed it. I'll say that.
That's good. That's good. Who voiced Fire Lord Ozai? And this is in the original cartoon, not the live action.
Oh, I don't know. Give me the multiple choice. I'm interested.
Is it Mark Hamill, Tom Kenny, D. Bradley Baker, or Frank Oz?
Mark Hamill?
That who you going with?
I'm just going to say that because that would be awesome, and I did not know.
It is awesome. He did.
Quench ya.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
he did
didn't,
great as Fire
I
Lord
didn't know
Ozai.
that.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he's such a
I
good
never
voice
knew
actor.
Interesting. Yeah. Thank you, Luke, for giving me a point.
All right, last one. We've gone through this pretty
Ooh,
quick.
okay.
You know your avatar.
I know. Apparently.
Which song did Iroh sing as a tribute to his son?
I'm going to need multiple choice.
Okay, is it Leaves from the Vine, Never Going Home, The Last Battle, or teardrop?
Ooh. I think it's leaves from the vine, A.
Let's see. Is it leaves from the vine?
Drink cactus
Nice.
juice.
Yes.
Hey!
It's quenchier.
And since we didn't get to hear it that often, I just want to hear this one more time.
Oh, my cabbages!
I love that.
I know. I want to hear that more. This is good we didn't.
Yeah, for you, it's good. Yep. So you got 21 out of 30. That's pretty good.
Okay. I'll accept.
Yeah.
21 out of 30. Not bad.
It probably
Well,
definitely
what-
helps that you just are watching the live action.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm 4 episodes in, so that definitely helped with a few of those questions.
Yeah.
Actually, probably like half of those questions.
Nice. Yeah, you did good. Very nice.
Sweet. Oh, I love it.
All right, moving on. Guess the Game, or actually, video game music trivia, episode 24. So if you, I'm going to play you a song and give you a year that the game came out, and if you get the game right, then you score a point. And there's also a theme this week, sticking with our themes. So at the end, if you can tell me what the theme is, you get a bonus point. So just pay attention to what all these have in common. So
Will do, Captain.
let's hear the first one.
What year?
This game came out in 2011.
2011. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a guess. Sounds like Lord of the Rings.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Okay, I'll go. Maybe. I don't know, Battlefield game? Battle answer?
Let's see, is it Battlefield? No.
I'm not sure. What is it? I don't know. I'm stumped.
This is Skyrim.
Oh, Solitude. Oh,
Yep, this is the Solitude music.
That makes sense, actually.
Great
Okay.
music. Great music. All right. Second song.
Oh. What year is this?
This came out in 2008.
It sounds like a Fable. Is it Fable? I don't know which one came out in 2008, but Fable?
Let's see if it's Fable. That is
I got
exactly
it.
correct. It's Fable 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Because it had like the fantasy feel, but kind of like a more goofy-ish.
Yeah, that's
that makes sense.
exactly how I would describe Fable.
Yeah.
Yep. This is Fairfax Castle. All right, next song. And this game came out in 2012.
Sounds. Sounds familiar. Is it? I don't. I'll just take a guess. Is it Dragon's Dogma?
See, is it Dragon's Dogma? No.
No.
Good guess, but
yeah, I'm not sure. What is it?
this one is Diablo 3, the wizard music.
Diablo.
Yep. Okay. Going on to the next one.
This sounds like an older game. What year is it?
This came out in 1997.
Is it? Oh, okay. It sounds. Is this Final Fantasy VII?
Is this Final Fantasy VII? Yes, it is.
Okay, I was like, wait a second. This sounds very familiar. Like,
yeah, you're literally playing the remake right now. Yeah. Great song. Okay. Doing well. Got 2 points. Let's see the next one. What game is this song from?
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away.
Wait, what year is this?
This came out in 2023.
When you call the last lights down, moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I
2023. Is this I remember you showing me a song. Is this Liza P or no?
Is this Liza P? No, it's not. It's a different song. Another really good song, but I'll give you one more guess.
Another random guess. Is it Baldur's Gate 3? I don't remember if it has a song.
Is it Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Nice.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yep. That game also has amazing music. All right, next song.
Is this is this Final Fantasy 16? Sounds like another Final Fantasy.
Is it Final Fantasy 16? No.
No. What year is this?
Give me 1 second. (2019).
2019. Oh. 2019. Is this maybe Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Let's see, is it Fire Emblem Three Houses? Yes, it is. Nice, you got it.
Okay. I knew it sounded like some sort of JRPG type. Well, it's not an RPG, but you know what I mean. Japanese type.
Yep. Any feelings about the theme so far? Any ideas?
I think so, but yeah, I'll have to go through each one just to double check.
Okay. Let's hear the next song.
Ooh, Sounds kind of sinister and sad.
Mm-hmm.
What year is this?
This came out in 2013.
Oh, I like that. I like the music though.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I don't know if I recognize it. Have I played it? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure you've played this game.
Is one thing I'm not sure.
I'll read you the genres off Wikipedia to give you a little bit of a hint. So the genres that this game is under is first-person shooter, action-adventure, survival horror, and action role-playing game.
Survival horror. I think this came out this year. Is it BioShock Infinite?
Let's see, is it BioShock Infinite? Yes,
okay.
Nice.
Okay, that did help a little bit. Okay.
All right. Now, the last three are going to be a little harder. I'm not sure if you've played them, so let's see how you do.
Here, just give me the years for these last three.
This came out in 2004.
2004? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Sounds like Star Wars.
Yeah, kind of.
Is there a Star Wars game that came out in 2004? Maybe. Was Knights of the Old Republic in 2004? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
Let's see. Is it Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? No, an interesting guess, but it is not.
Ooh. I'm not sure.
All right, I'll bring it up. Let's see. It is World of Warcraft.
Oh.
This is Teldrassil.
Okay. I have played World of Warcraft, but I don't recognize the music.
There's so many places with different music and expansions and stuff. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This one came out in 2014, which is crazy. It does not feel like it came out that long ago.
2014 sounds familiar. I think I have played some. Is this that Lord of the Rings game?
The Shadows of Middle-earth or Shadows of Mordor?
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's Lord of the Rings Shadows of Mordor. No, it is not. I like the guess. Let me see.
Why does it sound so familiar?
I can give you the genres if you want it.
Sure, yeah.
The genres are adventure game, action role-playing game, strategy video game, adventure, and strategy. There's some other ones on there, but I don't really agree with them. It also says fighting game and shooter game, but I don't agree with that, so I left those off.
I'm not sure. I'm stumped.
All right, this one is Dragon Age Inquisition.
Okay, that makes sense. I have not played this one. I've always wanted to.
It's a great game. If you like Baldur's Gate, you'll like these games, Dragon Age.
Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to try it. Interesting.
Like slightly different combat, but the like managing the team and like talking to them and building up the rapport with them is very similar.
When's the last time this Dragon Age game has come out?
This one, 2014.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, it's been 10 years. Jeez.
Why haven't they made any more?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
not popular?
I think it was fairly popular, but they always take a long time to come out. It seems like. I do not know.
I guess it doesn't surprise me. Nowadays, games take forever to come out.
Yeah. Okay, last one.
Oh.
Turn it up.
What year is this? This sounds familiar too.
This came out in 2007.
2007. That sounds so familiar.
I'm going to tell you the platforms that came out on. It probably won't help, but it's interesting. So this came out on the PlayStation 2, Wii, Xbox 360, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What the heck? That's a weird systems.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm stumped again.
Okay, this is Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Burning Earth. And this
really?
is the Bayfront estate.
Have you played this?
No.
Oh, I was just saying, is it good? Or is it
I
not
have
good?
no idea. 2007, probably not. I did play the Korra game that came out on the Xbox One like 5 years or 6 years ago. That one was okay.
Oh, did you play that one because it was easy to get the achievements?
I think it was easy to get the achievements, but I also wanted to play, like playing as an avatar, and that sounded pretty cool. So
yeah, that's true. I wonder, is there another Avatar game coming out?
I don't know.
Because that is a cool, like, that would be awesome. A big open world like game with like Avatar.
One came out in 2023. Avatar: The Last Airbender: Quest for Balance. It must not have been very good because I did not hear about it.
I was going to say, it must have not been good at all. I would have heard about that.
All right, so now you get to guess the theme. We can go back through them all.
Yeah, go back through them all. Let's see.
So we had Avatar: The Last Airbender game, Dragon Age Inquisition, World of Warcraft, BioShock Infinite, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 7, Diablo 3, Fable 2, and Skyrim.
The first thing that popped in my head is it's like the theme based off of like swords.
Let's see, is it swords? That is not. They might all use. Well, I don't think you use a sword in BioShock Infinite. They do all have a lot of swords in them, but like most of them.
Is it?
I'll give you one more guess if you have another one.
Does it all have some form of like magic? Spells or something?
It's elemental magic. Yes, I'll give that to you. Yep. All of these, you can use some form of elemental magic. So this, obviously, the Avatar, I'll use all 4 elements. You can play as a wizard or a sorcerer in this one. Obviously, this has magic.
Yeah.
This is, I counted the plasmids. You can get like a fire or a lightning, like plasmids. Obviously, there's characters that use magic in this. You can be a sorcerer, a wizard, a warlock. This you use the can't think of what it's called now. The materia to cast magic. You can be a wizard in Diablo with the different elements. Fable, you got your magic, and obviously Skyrim. So, yep, I went kind of like Avatar again with the elemental magic.
Yeah, that's cool. Sweet.
All right, so you got with that bonus
those last 3 were
point.
tough.
Say that again.
Those last 3 were tough.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you played Dragon Age Inquisition, that's why I put it at the end. World of Warcraft I knew you played, but that was going to be a hard one. And then this, I was pretty sure you did not play.
I did not.
But with that bonus point, you got 6 points out of 10.
Okay, that's alright.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's very mid, but I'll take it. I like it.
Let's move on to Guess the Game. So we'll do about 10 of these and look at the screenshots. We get the right like series of games, the number will change colors and it'll give us hints as we go through. So we have a very detailed screenshot here.
I'm
guesses?
going to... Wow. Looks like maybe like a RPG type game. Like,
yeah, I was kind of thinking this could be maybe Skyrim and just a mountain in the distance.
Yeah, I was thinking like Skyrim or Witcher or something. I don't know, some sort
could
of...
be Witcher. It's also giving me kind of Far Cry vibes for some reason. But let's just do Skyrim.
It could be like the Far Cry game and isn't there one in like Montana or something?
Yeah, could be. Let's see. Okay, so it is not Skyrim. It's not any Elder Scrolls. Looks like we have a fence here and some kind of reticle. 91% on Metacritic.
So I mean, it's a first-person shooter, maybe. So maybe it is Far Cry.
I don't know which
I think
one
it's
it
Far
would
Cry
be.
5.
Yeah, we could try that one. PS2.
No, PS2. Oh, interesting.
PS2. Not a Far Cry game. There's a snake.
Is it?
Could this be a Metal Gear Solid?
It could be Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, he is Solid Snake, right?
Let's try it.
What's some of the ones that came out on PS2? Like 3 or 2?
Snake Eater.
Yeah. Let's just... Oh, it was Snake Eater. Nice. All right. Yep. We got Snake and Snake.
And the myth, the legend.
Cool. All right. Play previous days. Go back to where we left off. Okay. This looks like a PS2 game also.
What are those? Romans? Or...
It kind of reminds me of a game I saw my cousin play, like, what was it called? Dark Cloud? Dark Cloud 2? I don't think that's it, but the cave kind of reminds me of that.
Did it have like Roman type stuff? And
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Trojans or whatever they are.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I don't really have any other guess. Let's do Dark Cloud 2.
I don't either.
Okay. It's not Dark Cloud 2. This looks like an RTS, kind of.
Yeah. Really?
77%. What's an RTS that we could guess?
Maybe.
Would this be a Civ game? Just throw out Civ 2. I don't know.
Yeah, try it.
It is not. It's on PC.
On PC.
Could this be a different Warcraft game?
That kind of looks like it right there.
Warcraft 3, maybe?
Or a Warhammer game?
Oh, yeah. Let's try Warcraft 3 and then we can try Warhammer after. Elysian Acropolis. Action role-playing.
Ooh.
You want to throw out a Warhammer?
Sure.
Squad Command? I don't think it is, but is this
2006
Gauntlet? A Gauntlet game?
Actually, it might be 2006.
Gauntlet Legends, maybe?
What games came out in 2006? That's what is that PS2?
PC. Huh,
Oh, yeah,
just PC.
Because I know that Gauntlet came out more than just PC.
Yeah, true. Unless there was a version of it that only came out.
What about like a Total War? Oh no, I don't know if I don't think that'd be Total War.
This has a demon.
I don't know.
Let's just throw out Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, and see what the next one is. Iron Lore Entertainment. I don't know it.
Don't like I do. I've heard of them before. Try. One of my podcasters was talking about them a few weeks ago. Try Titan Quest.
Titan Quest.
Don't know if this is it, but I remember.
Oh my god! Good job, dude. Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, sweet.
I am impressed.
Oh. Yeah, because one of my retro, I don't remember. It's like a retro. I just started following him. Retro Rebound, I think his name is.
Nice.
And I remember him mentioning that developer, Iron Lore.
Interesting.
Sweet, so thank you.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
YouTube helps in life.
Yep. In very obscure ways. What could this be?
Is that like?
I feel like this is a weird game, so I kind of want to throw out like a Katamari Damacy or something. Because that's a pretty weird game and has a lot of weird random objects. I just don't know what this could be. And yeah, I don't know if that's grass or tiles.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh! Is there a Squid Game?
A Squid Game?
Doesn't this kind of look like the bunks from Squid Game?
Oh, kind of.
I don't know what this blue stuff is here, but let's just see if there's a Squid Game. Okay, no, there's not.
What about...
Unless it's called something different.
I'm thinking of something, and I can't remember what it's called.
The art style almost reminds me of, maybe it's just because I'm playing it right now, but Persona.
Actually, no, it does.
Or it could be like a Shin Megami Tensei or whatever that Persona is based off of. Let's do Persona 4 just to see if it's in the right ballpark. It is the Squid Game. What is this game called?
It's not called the Squid Games? Squid?
Terror Squid?
Terror?
I remember hearing about this game, but I don't know what it's called.
Why wouldn't they just call it Squid Games? Unless they can't.
I'm just gonna put in Squid Game and submit. It's not.
Battle Royale. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Battle Royale Squid. Squid Battle Royale.
Squid.
Island of
I feel like we got it right. We just don't know the name of it.
Yeah. Because that's dumb. Now I don't want to know the name of it.
Yeah.
It has to be Squid something, right? Or Squid?
Yeah. Huh. Do Terror Squid. 2021.
Is it literally not just called Squid Game? I don't know. This is just getting me mad. What would you call this kind of game?
I don't know. Squidlet. I don't know. What's it
This is
called?
weird.
Crab Game? What?
That is dumb.
Well, we
'Cause it didn't
recognize
say
it.
Squid.
I guess. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
Conker's Bad for Day. I don't know. It looks like
Kinda
an
has
old.
that art style, yeah. Ah.
Definitely looks like an older game, right?
Yeah, we can just throw out Conker's Bad Fur Day. See the next one. Oh, is this just totally accurate battle simulator tabs? No. Rainbow cider.
Cider. Hmm.
On PC. I don't think I know it yet. I feel like that art style is very recognizable.
I don't think I know it yet either. I haven't played a lot of PC games either.
Action adventure. (2008). I feel like I know that guy.
2008. 2008 PC.
On PC.
I don't know
It
this.
kind of reminds me of Psychonauts. What's that guy who made Psychonauts?
Psychonauts. That's the one
Is
I was
it-
thinking for that other weird one. I don't know.
Spicy Horse. I have no idea.
I don't either. I don't know.
American McGee's Grimm.
I
Interesting.
would have never got it.
Nope. Moving on. Ooh, I think I know this. I think we played this.
We did.
This Crisis 3? This map reminds me of Crisis 3. No, it's not a Crisis. Oh, is this Last of Us?
If this is, that is the crappiest quality picture I've ever seen. Yes, it kind of does look like it. Last of Us Part 2.
Is it part 2? Okay. Yeah, nice.
Oh my lord, those are so deceiving.
Yep. There's the clicker.
That makes sense because the first one I remember. Yeah, okay. I
This
remember
looks-
you go into an old astronaut museum type thing.
Okay, yeah.
And the second one, you get a horse in the little open world air section.
Gotcha.
But my God, they should.
That is really zoomed in.
Picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting.
Hmm. Oh.
I'm thinking somewhere. It looks like Russia, kind of. I wonder if this is Metro or Killzone or something. Let's try a Metro game. It is not.
Oh. What is that?
I don't know. Zoom and enhance.
What the heck is that?
82%.
Try a Killzone.
Yeah, we could try
There's one out
Killzone.
there.
Killzone 2, since we had the first one already.
What about Stalker?
PC.
Oh wait, PC. Hmm.
What's that?
Hmm.
Trying to think what the name of it is. Could this be like, what was it? DayZ or World War Z? DayZ, maybe?
Oh, Daisy.
Nope. Oh, is
Survival horror though.
it? Hmm.
Survival horror on PC.
What about... What's that SCP game? SCP Containment Breach? I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, but it's in a similar type game. 2007. Wow.
2007, man. What? Interesting.
First-person shooter survival horror in 2007 for PC.
The only thing I could think of is Stalker. I said that a few slides ago, but
Yeah.
was that on Xbox?
Is that the one that has like the dots?
Yeah. I'll just do Stalker Chernobyl, maybe Shadow Chernobyl.
Wow.
Oh!
Man, we just need to go with our guts. That was good.
I know.
Nicely
Yeah,
done.
because I saw it 2 slides ago, and then it said PC, and for some reason I thought it was like, I know the new one's coming out on Xbox too.
Gotcha.
And so I had thought, oh, I should have just went with my gut too. Right.
Yep.
And you were right. You said like kind of. Well, I guess you said Russia, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like some Chernobyl type, nuclear type. That looks like Psychonauts.
That does look like Psychonauts.
I said that'd be hilarious if this came up and you just mentioned it like randomly.
It's definitely weird. I wonder if this is Psychonauts 2.
It could be, yeah.
Wow. First try, nice.
That's funny. That's funny too, because you just mentioned that a few.
I know, that is really funny.
That's good.
I
don't know. How am I supposed to get it off of this? What is that, a wall?
Yeah, with like lag. I'm gonna just throw out a game that I know has this kind of pixely thing. Let's do speedrunners. Oh.
Is it
Oh, there's an old NES game with ghosts like this. I don't know if they look exactly like this. What is that?
Ghoulie or Ghoul?
Yeah, it's something like that. Ghouls and Ghosts. I think that's what I was thinking of. Okay, it is not.
Oh.
Arcade.
Arcade. An arcade ghost type game. I don't know if I've played this game. If I have, I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't even have a guess.
Arcade ghost. I don't know.
Oh. Hack and slash dungeon crawl.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, honestly, it could be one of the first ones.
It's one of the
Let's just
first
do-
ones in the arcade or something.
Hey, it
Oh my
is.
god!
Wow. I never played ones that old. That's hilarious. 1985.
That's the second time we've that game's come up, and then of course we get that. What's the odds?
Yeah, that is weird.
Wow.
Okay, a dragon.
Hmm.
The first thing that comes to mind is an old Mortal Kombat, maybe.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Maybe the first one. First guess. Nice.
Oh dang, dude.
Let's look at some of these other ones. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I would have gotten it there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
2 arcade
yeah.
games back to back. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 3 more. Oh, this gives us a
That
lot.
could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I kind of want to say a Far Cry again because we mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it come up?
It kind of looks like Far Cry. I don't know which one though. Maybe Far Cry 6.
Yeah, it could be a newer one. It does look pretty, even though it's grainy, it does look good with the shadows and stuff. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope, no score.
No score. That's interesting.
What is this? Is that a part of a car?
That's the first thing that popped in my head. Or wait, could this? Hmm.
You know what? I don't know about the car, but this deserty thing reminds me of a zombie game, the 7 Days to Die. Is that what it's called? Let's try it.
Right.
It is a car.
PC. Hmm.
For PC. Car simulator.
Can never do good on this. Actually, it does look like a simulator. Boat simulator. I'm never good at these PC ones because I don't play a lot of PC.
Car mechanics simulator.
Yeah.
Nope. Racing driving simulation.
So racing simulator.
Racing Simulation 3.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh. Original release 2013 as a tech
demo.
demo. 2015 on Steam.
2015 on Steam. I don't know.
Like a crash simulator?
Mm.
Crash test dummy?
Crash
Crash Team
Bandicoot.
Racing. Crash dummy.
There you go.
Beam NG GmbH.
It definitely looks like some sort of crash dummy thing.
Yeah, it does. Jeez.
Wow.
Car wreck. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I have no idea. Oh, Beam NG .drive. Okay, I guess we could have just searched this in there.
No, yeah, seriously, we should have just done that apparently.
Well, now we know. Okay, 2 more. Ooh. It's a Jurassic Park game? Jurassic World game?
That?
That looks like a Velociraptor or something. With weird lighting.
Is this Jurassic Boy?
Or is it a Turok? I don't know. I kind of want to just throw out a Jurassic Park.
Sure, yeah. Might as well.
It is not. 7-day vortex
7-day.
forecast. 68%.
Is it that Jurassic Park game where you could build things? Like a part, you know what I'm talking about? Jurassic.
No, I don't think so.
Type in Jurassic. No, don't do Park.
Okay.
Let me see.
Park Builder?
No. I forgot what it was called. Jurassic World Evolution, maybe. That's
Okay.
what I'm thinking of.
Let's try it.
Okay,
Oh.
we're way off, it looks like.
What is going on there?
What the heck? PS4, Xbox One, PS5. So this is a newer-ish game. Well, that's
Vortex. What game? So this looks like the Vortex.
oh. Wow.
Is it The World Ends With You? I don't know why, but this, I remember seeing a trailer, and this just is calling back to that trailer.
Right.
Oh, genre action shooter.
Action shooter. Wow, how usually we're good at these type of interesting.
Oh. Trying to remember this character or this model from something.
Yeah. I don't know.
2023.
Not really. I'm stumped, man. I don't know.
Capcom.
Capcom.
Oh, I've seen this gameplay. I have
This
no
looks
idea what this
fun.
is called. I've seen this game though. On like Game
Like
Pass
big
or
mechs
something.
and dinosaurs. This kind of looks fun. And you can play as a dinosaur?
I
Is it like a
guess so.
multiplayer?
Dino
Oh.
Master.
So you could play as
Exo Primal, of course. Yeah, I remember the name now.
I've heard of that, yeah. So it's a
Okay.
multiplayer game.
Yeah,
Like you can play as a mech or dinosaur.
I guess so.
Interesting.
It looks interesting. Never played
It
it.
does.
Okay, last one. We got to get this one. Let's do it. Okay, we have a lot to go off of.
That kind of looks like Metal Gear Solid, to be honest. Metal Gear Solid 5.
To me, it kind of looks like Diablo 4.
Oh, like a top-down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you want to go with, Metal Gear Solid or Diablo?
We could do Diablo. It's in the view more of a Diablo game. Like the angle of the...
It was. Yep. All right. And it changed the font to the Diablo font and on everything. That's funny.
That's a good one to end on. You're right.
Yep.
Good. Nice. Not too bad.
Yeah. There's the butcher. Cool. All right. Okay, up next. What do we want to talk about next?
Let's end on Avatar. So let's do I guess Masters of the Air first and then Halo.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay.
Okay, Masters of the Air. And this
do
was
you want to start
episode
with
6.
your thoughts on this one first?
Yeah, let me just pull up. Okay. Masters of the Air, episode 6. So we'll give our thoughts and then go into spoilers. And we'll give our scores too. So episode 6, I thought this was another really good episode, but in a very different way from the last episode. This one, I enjoyed it a lot for like the character moments that we got with like Crosby and Rosenthal. And then there were also, that was cut up with some really intense scenes that we'll go more into in the spoilers. But it had a really good back and forth of like this calmness and, having time to think and relax, and then this other part where it's like super intense and on the run.
I noticed that was kind of a cool,
Back
two
and forth.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gave this one an 8. I don't think it was as good as the last episode because the last episode was just so good. But I really enjoyed this episode.
Okay. I agree. I actually would give this one a 9 as well. I think it's on par as the last one in a different way, like you said.
Yeah.
I think the acting was good. I love the parallel of the calm and then the craziness, and just seeing certain things with that side of the story. It was so interesting, and I liked it just as much. This is another episode that's almost an hour long, and it felt so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think a 9 is, that's definitely warranted. It was a great episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I liked the one before just a little bit more, but I was debating between an 8 and a 9, so I think that's totally fair.
Yeah. I mean, I probably like the last one more too, but I think this one is still like on that same level.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
well,
but yeah, we can't really talk.
Yeah, let's get into spoilers. So, spoiler alert for episode 6 of Masters of the Air. Go watch it. It was good.
You've been warned, fools.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how did this one started off? Did it start off with Bucky? Or did it start off at it started off with them sending Cross back to that meeting, right?
Back to England. Yeah. Yep. There's a kind of 3 storylines, right? Cross to his meeting.
Yep.
To kind of get away. They sent him away to kind of, after everything that happened with Bubbles and everything. And then, the other storyline was
Rosenthal.
with the new pilot dude.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go, and his crew. And then the last one was with Bucky. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it started with Cross, like you said.
Yeah. So Cross got sent to some big meeting with a bunch of different countries coming together. Rosenthal and his crew got sent to this retreat for some R&R. And then obviously Bucky is downed behind enemy lines and we follow him there.
What storyline was your favorite or your most interesting?
I think it's tough because they're so different. I thought the Bucky parts were the most riveting. Those kept me on the edge of my seat, like him behind enemy lines. And there were some scenes where he's in the town and all the people start getting really annoyed or really angry and start the mob and start killing people. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
But I also really liked Crosby at that retreat and that, what was her name? Sandra? I thought their dynamic was really interesting and was a good way for Crosby to kind of talk about Bubbles, get his feelings out and try and wrestle with those feelings. And so I liked them all, but I think between those two, I'd probably say Bucky's, but they were all good.
Yeah, I liked Bucky. Bucky's was the first time we kind of got a little bit of the ground action, and just seeing him go through all the stuff, like you said, and when he first landed, he landed near a German house.
Yeah.
And had to run into some marshes or whatever, and then they caught him, and then then it shows him getting what was the next scene where he was getting transferred, right? Into the city. Or no, was it the train? Yeah, it was a train, you're right.
Yeah.
Or that what he had the interrogation with
that interrogation was so good. I started feeling like the German was on his side. Obviously, he's not, but that guy did a good job of trying to get stuff out of him.
Yeah, he did a real good job. Pretty much saying you like baseball, you want something to drink, just tell me, trust me, I understand.
Yeah, I'm on your side.
You don't want to go to the army, dudes. They're not like you. They're not like me. Trust me.
Yeah, and him saying that he was suspected of being a spy, and all he needed was the like group he was with and some information to prove that he wasn't a spy. That was an interesting tact to try and get information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked that scene. And after that, you said that train scene where they showed the Jews rounded up in the other train.
That was rough. Yeah,
and I was like, dang, like this is the first time we're seeing all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with his storyline after that, they get stopped at this town they bombed, right?
Yep.
Or one of them they bombed, and that scene was really good. Just walking through the angry townspeople.
I think that was one of the towns the English bombed because they bombed it at night. Yeah. So like, as opposed to the Americans like having more like military targets at night, you can't really see, so they just bomb everything. So seeing the fallout of that, and then the crowd turning on them and it getting all crazy, that was very intense.
It was, and like just like the scope of it, you get there and you see this town, just this huge town, just in shambles and flames and craziness. And like you said, then the townspeople started like just killing some of the American soldiers captured.
Yep.
And or I guess just any opposing soldiers. I don't know if they're all American, but
yeah, the ones we heard were, but yeah.
Yeah. And that scene was just violent. I was like, dang.
Yeah. Yes, it was. I was not sure how Bucky was going to get out of that.
I didn't know either. I'm like, how's he going to get out? And he gets knocked out, and then they think he's dead. So then a couple Germans go out to the woods to bury him. And that was another intense scene, too, when the other guy's not quite dead. He's singing. He just freaking hits him with a freaking shovel.
Yeah, that was rough.
And then they stop, and Bucky escapes there, and then he gets caught and taken to that camp, right?
Yep.
That was kind of his whole storyline, yeah. And then that's where he sees, some of the fellow people, and then of course Buck. Oh, he's alive!
Surprise! Oh my God!
Elvis is alive! Wow, I was so surprised.
I did. That was a nice moment, though. I did feel good when he saw Buck, and
oh yeah, it was nice because we saw him go through hell for like an hour.
Yeah,
like finally a little hope.
Yep.
And it makes me very interested to see how the rest of the season plays out with that storyline. Like, is there going to be some big escape from there, or like a rescue or attack, or?
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling they're going to try to escape, and I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Yeah,
where do they go?
I love the setup. Yeah,
yeah.
And then with what's the new pilot's name? What's his name?
Rosenthal. I think they call him Rosie.
Rosie. So I'll say Rosie. With him, I actually really liked that side of the story too. I liked.
Yeah.
I liked. I don't know. Him having trouble sleeping and him not wanting to be there, and like his explanation is, which I totally get, because that would be me. Like, I'm go. The second I stop and feel this peace, I'm not going to want to leave. I'm not going to want to go back.
Yeah, it'll like throw off his rhythm. Yep. And also he's like,
yeah,
there's no time to cry. There's like bad stuff happening. We need to go stop it. And I can't remember if it was before or after that, but he then sees like one of the people in his crew just off by themselves crying. So I wonder if that made him rethink it. I can't remember if it was after though, or not.
I think that was after. Oh, I don't remember either. But I did like, you're right though, how he was like, just get the mission done. No time, like you said. Yeah. I think it was. That's a good question. I don't remember. But I liked how towards the end, he started kind of opening up in the sense of like, especially the very end of his storyline where he's playing cards with his crew, and
I loved that scene.
That guy was saying like when Rosie started singing, that's kind of what made him not feel alone.
Yeah. Yep, they gave him a little crap for it. Like, man, this guy's crazy. He was up there singing, but then the other guy was like, "Yeah, I knew I wasn't alone." Yeah, that was a really good.
But that little scene, and then like just him patting his back, right, like nonchalantly while the rest are talking. It's just like, I don't know. It felt like a big character moment for him. That was like subtle in a way.
Yep.
I just kind of liked. He's an interesting character to me. Maybe it's just because he almost replaced Buck as like a main character.
Yeah.
And I just find him more interesting, kind of the more hardened, and the way I think the actor does pretty good too. The way he, like his facial expressions, and like he doesn't talk a lot, but you can kind of like tell what he's thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
So I like that whole storyline. He couldn't sleep, and that conversation with the doc, when
Yeah.
he couldn't sleep, like you were saying. Yeah, I thought that whole storyline was good. Honestly, all of them, and like you said, so that was that, and then Crosby's storyline was interesting too.
Yep. Yeah, that was funny when he found out his roommate for that
Yeah.
the meeting was a woman, and he was doing the like thing in the mirror where he was saying some lines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know. Are you this person or this person? I don't remember who, but
Yeah.
yeah, their relationship was good.
Yeah.
And they're like totally playing off of like, are they like into each other? They probably would have done something if she stayed,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like. Also, it was more of like, I don't know, like the way it just ended. Like it's just, I don't know how long he was there for, but it was like a moment in time where you just connected with someone and could
Yeah.
talk to someone about what happened.
Yeah, I really liked that,
And
and I
make each
liked their
other feel good.
dynamic. They were like joking back and forth.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought that character
it
Sandra was really good.
It was just a friendship. I just think if they would have stayed together longer, it might have turned into more.
Yeah, I kind of felt that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like up until the point she left, they were still like, it was a good friendship, and I think I kind of like how they did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's why I really like this episode, because all three storylines for me were all just as interesting.
Yeah.
And different.
Yeah, and that's tough to do when one of them's like so like on the edge of your seat, behind enemy lines, like trying to survive. So they did a really good job with that, keeping us interested in even the slower parts.
Yeah, like these last two episodes, it feels like a different show, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Especially this one. Like, there's no air combat, really.
Yeah, especially this one.
Yeah.
But like, if you were to watch the first episode and watch this episode, I'd be like, "Wow, is that the same show?"
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. It feels so different, and like not in a bad way, but
Yeah, for sure.
But no, I really enjoyed it. I'm excited. Kara and I, my wife and I, we look forward to this show every Friday.
Yeah, same. My wife can't watch it, but she's too sensitive.
Oh, it is intense.
But I look forward to it.
Yeah. And this is one of the few shows that like Kara and I both like.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like, I don't know, it's a good freaking show.
Yeah.
Thank you, Apple TV or Apple Plus, whatever you're called.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some good shows. We've got some good things to watch because of it.
I know you're gonna have to just stay subscribed to it, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because once Severance 2 comes out, we're gonna be talking about that.
I need to watch Ted Lasso season 3, I think.
Yeah, and you need to watch Ted Lasso. And when Monarch season 2 comes out again.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, 9 out of 10 for me. I loved it. Different kind of episode, but good. Good change of pace.
Yeah, for sure. It's got me excited because I do not know what's going to happen behind the lines in Germany, but I want to know.
Yeah, that's one of these shows where, like, that's true. I didn't think about that. Like, I have no clue what's going to happen or, like, how the storylines are going to go.
And,
yeah,
and, like, I wonder if Rosenthal's now going to be, like, kind of the leader for all the new people that I'm sure are going to be coming, and more air missions with newbies, and that'll probably be chaos, and so there's a lot of stuff still to come.
Yeah, I'm curious how it will end too. Like,
yeah,
where the show's going, but how will it end? Are like Buck and Bucky, are they going to make it back home, or
are they going to be saved, or are they going to escape and find their way out, or like, are we going to see the end of the war? Yeah, a lot of questions.
Yeah, because right now, I think it said like October or September of like, or something of, I think they were in 1943 and the war ended in 45. So they're about 2 years off.
Yeah.
But they kind of go through the show pretty fast, you know.
Yeah, they do. But I would not want to
Like,
be
they could be
trapped in
in that camp
those
for-
camps for 2 years.
Yeah,
it's
so
not
like
fun.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see if you're right, if we'll see the end of the war.
Yeah.
So, cool,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited for the next one. I feel like I say that every week, but every week I am. So,
Well, I didn't say that with Loki every week.
well, I just mean for this show. Yeah, we don't have to go into a Loki rant.
All right. Oh yeah, let's talk about Halo.
Yeah, let's move on to Halo Season 2. We watched episode 4. I think it was called The Fall of Reach.
Yeah, I think it was just called Reach.
Or just Reach, yeah. Okay, so you want to give your score first on this one?
Sure. The episode 4. This is a 9 out of 10. I freaking loved it. I almost gave it a 10 out of 10. But I'm gonna hold my just calm down. That's what I tell myself. 9 out of 10. Action was spectacular. The acting good. Even the slower scenes good. No Quan or any of that stuff. And also the other storyline with was Soren and what's her
Halsey.
name? And Halsey. While it was probably the weaker part of the episodes, I still enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And it made sense to cut back to them because they're on the planet. It wouldn't have made sense if they were cutting back to like Quan, you know.
Yeah.
But their scenes made sense in the sense of like, well, yeah, we need to know what's going on with them.
Yep.
But the main thing is just the action was awesome, and the way it was filmed. There's a couple like one shots, like the close combat, was just so good. I was sitting here like in the first 5 minutes, like I had to text you. I'm like, oh my god, this is freaking awesome. So 9 out of 10. I can't wait to talk about it. Like spoilers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we watched it at almost exactly the same time because I just finished watching it when you texted me. I pretty much agree. Yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm very glad they did this episode justice. I don't know if it's because season 1 was so weak that it like elevated this because it just felt so different or like, but this was a very important episode to get right. And I feel like they got it pretty spot on. It was definitely different than the games and like the books and other canon, but it was a really good episode with really good action, good CGI, special effects. And we'll talk about more of some things they did differently in the spoilers. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode.
There's a big thing they did different.
Yes, there is. So with that said, yeah, let's go into spoilers. So spoiler alert for Halo Season 2. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's probably the best episode of the entire show so far.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Oh, no question. All right. Do you want to talk about the key differences first?
Yeah, so the first thing is the Spartans don't have their suits during the Fall of Reach. Obviously, we're not following the same Spartans that we did in the game, Reach.
Yeah.
And in the game, like Master Chief's on the Pillar of Autumn in cryo sleep, so it is different.
But it worked out, I feel like.
It did work out. And the reason they didn't have their armor, I feel like made sense too. Like Ackerson was basically like, screw you guys, I'm taking the armor. It doesn't matter who's in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're going to do Master Chief without his armor, like this is the way to do it.
Yeah. And then the Covenant end up stealing Cortana. I feel like that's different. I don't know where that's going, but it also does make sense.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. So I'm curious where they go with that.
Why wouldn't Ackerson take Cortana? Is it because he doesn't like Cortana?
That could
He's
be
like anything Halsey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why else he wouldn't. You definitely think he would, right? Like if he's taking all the important stuff, but yeah, I guess he doesn't bring the Spartans, so maybe he just doesn't like Halsey's stuff, and Cortana is basically
anything
Halsey's
to do with
brain.
Halsey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then destroy her, you know?
Yeah, seriously. I would
But
think that'd be part of the Cole protocol, but whatever.
mm,
And then the biggest difference is it seems
mhm.
like we didn't fully see, so it could be different, but
Aw,
it seems like Keys is
aw.
dead.
He's dead, bro.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
How
I,
would he survive that explosion?
I feel like an elite could have grabbed him and protected him, or they could do some BS like that.
Maki or whatever, Makey or whatever.
Yeah,
Grabbed him.
he could be dead for sure, but they didn't like. It definitely did a cutaway, and you don't
I don't.
actually see him explode, so they could
I saw
still.
people theorizing he's alive. But
Yeah,
I think he's dead.
if he is dead, I don't know how I feel about that. But
I'm not saying I like it, but it was
Yeah.
a cool death.
yeah, it was. It's just not Keys' death. But that's
It'd
me.
be it'd be her daughter, her daughter on a Pillar of Autumn, right?
Yeah, probably. I wonder if she would take
Like it just
the role.
pretty
Yeah.
much taking his role.
Yeah, that could be. But then,
It just sucks though because I thought the actor did a great job with him.
yeah, I loved the Keys actor. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, like I didn't want him to die. So
Yeah,
I'd be okay with those. But
he also had a great
Well,
speech.
that
this
speech was
episode.
awesome too.
Yep.
And I liked it because and I didn't even think about it. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but like how no one even like recognized John, obviously, because like
Yeah.
he's just an icon, like with being Master Chief,
Yep.
So like when he was using him, like this is John 117, or him as Master Chief, everyone's like, oh my god, in the face.
Yeah.
They're like, wow, this is like if he's here,
We have a chance
and yeah, we have a chance, or yeah, like
to do what we
that
need
was
to.
that was
yeah.
a great speech.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So we'll see what
I do
happens
have a
with Keys.
question.
Go ahead.
Is that Elite with Maki? Or is that the Arbiter?
I've seen people speculating on that, and that was a great scene with that elite, by the way. Like,
That was.
just like they're about to one-on-one duel, and then the guy just like
I know.
steals it. It's like right out of the game. You just turn around and melee your teammate.
And I freaking love that because it almost felt like respect. Like, oh, come on, I was gonna 1v1 this guy, and you messed it up.
Yeah, but
But
I
you're
think
dead.
that's an interesting theory, is that it could be the Arbiter, or the elite that eventually becomes the Arbiter. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. And there's only like one Arbiter, right? There's not like multiple.
I think there's only one Arbiter at a time. I think there have been different Arbiters in the past, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while.
Okay, but that would be cool because they're in this. If this doesn't happen, I'll be mad. We got to see him and Master Chief fight. It's like they teased it, right?
Yeah, they definitely felt like they were setting up for it to be like a rivalry kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, hey, we can't count our chickens because remember Game of Thrones? You know what they did?
No.
Jon Snow and the Night King had a little rivalry, and guess
Oh,
what? They never
man.
even freaking fought in the finale. Yeah.
Don't remind
Anyways,
me.
we don't need to go on a Game of Thrones. But so one actor I thought who did awesome is the Perez actress. I thought she did great. Like
Yeah.
when she at that beginning when when her family died from the explosion and stuff, and Master Chief's like, oh, we gotta go to the where was he saying he had to go to?
The main base, whatever it was.
Main base or whatever. And she was just like the way, like she's crying, like do you understand? Like, do you? I'm like, oh, like she felt believable. Like I thought that actress did a great. I'm more interested in like 2 episodes of her than I am with Quan of like 2 seasons.
I agree. Yeah, I thought she did a great job. And I thought she's done a good job in this whole season. Like, I've liked her addition to the cast. It definitely grounds it,
too.
having someone who's not really a warrior there in the action.
But still, like a soul. Like it's this is how the show should be. She should be part of the show and not Quan. Like she's actual, a soldier.
Yeah.
That like a ground. Like you know what I mean?
Just
like
a grunt, basically.
Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, not freaking Quan. But that first scene when they go into that or second scene where they go into that building with shops and stuff, and those invisible elites start coming out.
Yep.
That was awesome. And Master Chief freaking brawls him just hand to hand.
That was
pretty much.
cool. Yeah. I also
But did you notice
read
the way this?
in that shop, while we're talking about the shops, I didn't go back and look, but I read that you can see an original Xbox on the shelves somewhere.
Oh, I did see that in that little shop with the lady. Yeah,
I'll put
like relics of the past.
Yeah, that's funny. I'll put a picture up here. I'll grab a screenshot of it. But yeah, I thought that was cool.
But do you agree with me? Like the way this was shot, it was like the action was cool. Like it had a lot of one shot action scenes.
Yeah, it felt different.
Kind of chaotic.
Action. It definitely felt chaotic. There was a lot of shaky cam and like long shots and
a good shaky cam though, not like Jason Bourne. I don't know if you saw those ones.
Oh yeah, yep. It wasn't too over the top, but it definitely made it feel chaotic and like everything's just going crazy around them.
Feel like you were there with them in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fight was awesome. And then after that, they leave, and then that's when Master Chief talks about the story of the coin, of his luck, which I heard that's actually lore.
It is, correct? Yeah. That's in the Fall of Reach book, or the very first book. Yep.
So is that Halsey recruits him with the? How does that work in the book?
She is basically kind of testing him and like flipping the coin, and he keeps getting it right, and she realizes that he's like watching the rotation of the coin and like figuring it out, and so she realizes that he's like got the skills to be a Spartan, and also like she in Halo 3, Cortana talks about how Master Chief has luck, and it's kind of harkening back to him getting those 10 right in a row with the coin flips. So it's all kind of woven together.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that was a good conversation.
I liked that callback to that lore. And even in season 1, when he finds out that she like stole him as a child, it shows her flipping the coin a little bit too, if you pay attention.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was interesting. And then they, like you mentioned, they go into that shop with that old lady, and Perez is like, "Do you understand? Like, they're gonna glass this freaking planet." She doesn't care. She's pointing out these relics have been through many generations and wars and survived.
Yeah, and like I feel like she's like, I don't want to run and find a new place. This is my home. I'm ready to just let it happen. Which I get.
Yeah, Master Chief's like, she understands Perez.
Yep.
And then they leave there, and then another kind of cool scene where it's down like this road, and there's on a turret that's chaotic, and Wraith doesn't come yet, but you know what I'm talking about? They gotta run across this road, and there's some crazy freaking fighting going on, and
with Lewis blind wielding a grenade launcher and hitting stuff. Man, I want Lewis on my team. He has better aim than most of my teammates.
But they team up. They find him and what's her name? What's the other person's name? Riz. Yes. Yep. And they kind of form a team to go and find the main armory or whatever the heck.
Yep.
I think it was main armory, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked those scenes with Riz and Lewis, and when Lewis realizes that his partner got killed by the Covenant, and then he sacrifices himself to go. Was it a Wraith that he took down? I think it might have been.
Yeah, it was a Wraith.
Yeah, so he solos a Wraith. Cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And then Riz, obviously gets upset, and I was almost wondering if she was going to die, the way they were kind of setting up her.
Yeah,
her whole story.
I thought she might, yeah.
But all those scenes, going through the buildings and fighting more elites, and they're all awesome.
All good, yeah.
Every single one.
Yep, and I also liked, I think later on it happened, but we got to see some jackals instead of elites, which I thought was cool too. Like seeing regular...
on the hangar.
Yeah, regular people fighting jackals. They make jackals look a lot harder than in the games.
They do. Jackals are kind of freaky. They're fast, and they got shields, man.
Yeah, they seemed so much smaller in the games. Like in this, they seemed pretty big.
They do. I guess it's because you're playing as Master Chief, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I thought all that was good, uh, and then of course you got the other stuff with Halsey
And
and
Soren.
what's his name? Soren. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The first scene was kind of funny. What was interesting too, where he's like, "I've been wondering what I'd do to you if I ever got in the same room with you."
Yeah.
And I kind of like their back and forth, especially just like she's saying, kind of explaining, it's hard to let you go, and he's like, "What do you mean let you go? I escaped."
Yeah. You could tell that really hit him. Like, what? No, you didn't let me go. Like
Yeah,
it like
He's
kind of
"What are you
shook
talking
his
about?"
worldview almost.
Yeah, and Soren, I like Soren. I would be okay if he stuck around through
Yeah.
like the seasons. Like he's probably gonna take what's his face's armor, Venix or
Vanix,
whatever.
that could be, yeah. So I
But
have a theory because I think we didn't see Kai very much this episode. Maybe did we even
no,
see her at the beginning? I don't even think we did.
we didn't. Kai and Ackerson were not in this episode at all.
Yeah, so
Not
I
once.
kind of feel like Ackerson took Kai and has her, and Halsey has Soren, and obviously Riz and Chief are there. But I feel like they're gonna do like competing Spartan programs, possibly, where
Yeah,
Ackerson has like Kai helping with his Spartan program, and Halsey has either Soren or Riz helping with hers, and they're gonna be possibly two different Spartan programs at the same time.
was it like Spartan? What Spartan are? What Spartans are they? Are they? It's Master Chief Spartan 1, right?
Spartan 2.
So would Ackerson make like Spartan 3s then?
Yeah, and I think eventually Spartan 4s come out too. Which one are the Spartan 4s? I think those are the ones in Halo 4. So like there could be like
Okay.
Ackersons are Spartan 3s and Halsey's are Spartan 4s or something like that. Depending on the
I see. Yeah, I
timelines.
see. What armor does Master Chief have in season 1 and 2?
Mark,
Do they say?
I don't think they say, but I think it's Mark 4.
What's the armor he has in Combat Evolved?
I think it's also
Mark 5?
Mark
4?
4. Halo CE Mark 4? Mark
This doesn't
5?
look like the same armor from Combat Evolved.
So yeah, Halo CE it's Mark 5.
Ah, so I wonder, will he like find, or Halsey, will he do something to get the Mark 5 armor before they go onto the ring? Because he doesn't have his old armor,
Yeah, probably.
which would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Halsey and Soren's stuff were good, and he was funny in it too.
So it looks like in the show, sorry, just to go back, I'm
Very
seeing that it's Gen 3 Mark 6 armor from the Infinite era. So like since this is a different timeline, it's like different kind of armor. So yeah.
So you're having the Fall of Reach, and he already has
The armor from Infinite, yeah.
armor from Infinite?
Yep.
Really?
Guess so.
That's dumb. What is this like? They call this like the silver timeline or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I hope he gets. Then I hope maybe he'll find some like old armor on Reach while they try to escape.
That would be interesting.
That's
I could see Halsey.
maybe Halsey had like Halsey has like some old armor hidden in some random armory or something.
Yeah,
That
I
would be
could
kinda
definitely
cool.
see that.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
But yeah, what were you saying before
yeah.
I rudely interrupted you?
Just no, you're good. Soren kind of was a little comedic actor in this episode too.
I like him for that. He's a good little break.
Yeah, he plays
of
good,
comedy.
both intense and comedic.
Yep.
But they pretty much worked their way up to well, I guess to the armory with all the soldiers, and they find
Yeah, to the
keys
hangar.
or
Yeah.
yeah, like he says to go up ships up there for civilians, and then there's a little joke. What did he say? He's like, 5 minutes ago I was a pirate, and now I'm a civilian or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like big progress.
Uh,
Yeah, that whole scene up there was interesting. Like you said, the jackals came.
yeah.
They looked huge and kind of scary when you're just a normal soldier and not a
Yeah.
Spartan.
For sure.
The other thing is like, did Keys really have to get out and unplug the fuel lines?
I guess so. Yeah, that's what they made him do.
Like, really, either fly away or have some scrub do it.
Yeah. But that's Keys.
Yeah, I know.
And before we got there, before we got to that scene, I just want to say that we finally got to see a scorpion in action, which was pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And having that like cool white phosphorus light up and you just see all the Covenant coming, that was a really cool shot.
Mm-hmm. But that's one thing, though. Another reason I didn't give it a 10 is I wish we would have saw more fighting on that bridge.
Yeah.
We didn't see much at all of that.
Yeah, they just pieced out from there and left people to hold it.
As a matter of fact, the whole scale of the fight wasn't as big as, like, the games and stuff. But,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's budget or... I mean, obviously we're not at the end of the Fall of Reach. There's still we didn't see the conclusion, so...
Yeah. I wonder how much of it... That was one of my questions for the future is, like, how much of a time jump is going to be in the next episode? Because sometimes they do that, they time jump and just kind of talk about what happened.
Quan the next episode.
Oh, I texted you that. Like, the last time there was a no Quan episode, the next one was all Quan. Oh, no.
Please don't. I hope not, man, because I'm not joking. That will be awful.
The only thing, I did see the name of the next episode. And
what is it?
Let me look. It's called, where is it? I think it's called like Onyx or something. Episode 5 is what it is, right? Oh no, it's called Ilaria. Never mind. I think Onyx is further out. So yeah, I have no idea. It could be an all Quan episode. I really hope not.
Does that air this week, or do they do like a mid-season?
It airs on 3/4. So next.
Oh, so it is. Right? It's not doing this week.
Yeah. Darn.
So we'll have to. Why do they do that? It's just like an extra week. What's the point?
Yeah, I don't know.
3/4. That's a Monday.
Hold on. Mark your calendars. Season 2, episode 5 is set to premiere. Wait, this says February 29th, so maybe that's wrong.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, February 29th. Okay. So there's not a week skipped.
Yeah. Although we may wish there was if it's all Quan.
We may want to skip it, yeah.
So how do you feel about Vanek's death?
That was sad. I did not expect him to die. I do have... Okay, so in the books, Linda dies in basically the exact same way. And in that, they put her in cryo-freeze, and they're able to bring her back to life later because they get her to a place with the medical technology. So there's...
Interesting.
Albeit slim, there is still a chance, although I don't know how they're getting Vanek out of there. And he was in the hangar where it like all exploded, I think. So I don't know, but it did seem like Linda's death, quote unquote death. So there's a chance, but yeah, I liked Vanek and I was excited to get to know him more as a character.
As the very first scene is little birds.
I know. I love that.
He named them all. The last one was Keith. No one trusts the Keith, man. He doesn't even trust the Keith.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good scene in the sense of that whole scene.
Yeah.
And of course they saw Maku. I can never remember her name. Maku. This Lion King or something. Maku.
Yeah. To be fair, that does sound like a Covenant name.
Yeah, it does. That's true. Yeah. Anyways, everyone saw she's there. She's alive. She saved him again.
Yep.
Not yet. Well, that's what she said, right? To the elite.
Yep.
I wonder where that's going to.
Yeah, and she has Cortana. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what her whole. I don't understand where that's heading.
Yeah, and how is Chief? I feel like Chief needs to get Cortana back this season, I would guess. I'm just curious how that's going to go.
Before they get on Halo, he needs the Cortana.
Yeah, I agree.
He can't land on Halo without Cortana. That would be a disservice. That's not right.
Yeah.
Like, and when he gets on Halo, it needs to be just him and Cortana for a little bit. Obviously, he can find some Marines and all that, but like,
yeah, they should do that,
Halo
right?
Yeah, I think they'll do that. Like I said, like maybe you'll have characters like Perez and stuff down there too. But like,
True.
The Chief meets soldiers throughout his journey. They don't travel with him 24/7. You know.
Yeah.
And you need you need Cortana. Like you have to have the relationship. That's Halo.
Yeah.
Or the games, at least.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess it's not the same character, but Perez is in Halo CE. It's a guy though. So I'm wondering if it's.
Oh yeah, I saw there was like an Easter egg. You could see Perez, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's on Halo?
He's in Halo at the beginning CE.
But I mean, is he on the Halo ring, or is he just on the ship at the beginning?
I guess maybe I think just on the ship, maybe.
Interesting.
Because I guess this is talking about the Battle of Earth and the search for the Index, so maybe he's not in Halo CE.
Yeah, man, I loved it. I'll say this: like, this is solid stuff. This season has been good. Like, even if this wasn't Halo, like, this would be one of my favorite sci-fis right now.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and I would not have said the same
really
about season 1. So yeah, that's
no. Now I thought season 1, like we mentioned before, like if it wasn't Halo, I would think, oh, this is pretty decent.
Yeah.
But we're just such like, we played the games and all that, and it's just it didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got so excited with this episode, because I'm like, oh my god, this is kind of like, I know Master Chief isn't in a suit, but like this the war aspect and the style, like this is what I pictured Halo.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And seeing him use all the weapons, I think he used an assault rifle and a battle rifle, and seeing him kill all the jackals and elites and the different like tanks, and I definitely felt more like Halo.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very curious where this goes. The only thing that, like we mentioned before, that's holding me back is I know we have all this Quan crap we got to get through.
Let's hope it's quick and they go back to the Spartans.
Like, we don't know what about Pi and Ackerson? There's just so much more interesting story. We don't need Quan in them. Like, they literally so I saw a theory about this. The only thing that might be interesting is if Quan in them, if that's how they're going to introduce like the flood or something. They run into the flood or something like along those lines.
But they'd have to.
I read some theories and some people think. What's that?
They'd have to be the first ones to Halo though, because that's where they find the flood.
I mean, would they though?
Yeah, true. It may not even follow that. That's true. I'd be okay if Quan was the first one to find the flood. First one taken over by the flood.
Yeah, and then Master Chief sees the video, and it's Quan.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I will admit though, I cannot wait. I don't know if they will, but if they introduce the flood, they better do it like a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean that's what the game felt like.
Yeah, like the flood is terrifying. So seeing the flood in live action would be so cool, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that they could make him look really gruesome and creepy.
Yeah, like that could be like, especially for people like I'm trying to think like I was reading a review of like someone where like his wife is watching with him, and she never played Halo, but she likes the show.
Yeah.
So like seeing someone who's never played Halo like introduced to the Flood, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that would be an interesting experience.
That's the only way I'm okay with. Well, I'm not even okay. Pull off Quan and them, but like at least maybe have them introduced to Flood, or they run into like a Flood ship, or maybe they do make it to. I don't know, or just cut their storyline off.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Right though, like if this show would not change if they were cut off, right? Like
yeah, and we still got the whole finding the kid again, and like yeah, there's just so much stuff I don't care about with that.
And all that's pointless, right? Like it doesn't need to be in the show. It adds nothing to the show. Whereas we could be focusing on Ackerson and Kai, and then Perez and them on that ship, and then Chief and them still, and Halsey and them still on Reed.
Yep.
And then I guess even Cortana with McKee and Covenant. Like there's so much more interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's all more interesting.
You got Quan and what's her face saving a kid we don't care about.
Even like Miranda Keyes, we haven't seen very much. We've seen more Quan than Miranda. So yeah,
I know Miranda. We've seen her, I think, like once, like a quick.
Yeah, in like the first episode or something.
I do wonder if they're gonna. The new showrunners are kind of. They know people don't like her. If they're gonna tease, like if they are gonna kill her off eventually, you know, like maybe this is her final. Maybe they're gonna write her off this season, but it's just taking all season.
Yeah, that's possible.
Or maybe I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
Because you can tell the writers are abandoning old storylines a little bit. So like, why? How come they kept Quan? I don't get
know.
it.
I don't know. They had the perfect way to do it too. Oh, Madrigal got glassed. Oh well.
Yeah, the perfect way. What does the Quan actress have on them, man? She got something.
I feel like what you said in the last time we talked about this, where they're like trying to get us to like her. They like the challenge of making that character interesting.
Right.
I don't know.
You're right, but I still think. I hope she could die. Let the Flood. Actually, no. Yeah. She should find the Flood. You're right. That would, and then just have that be. Wouldn't that be an end, man?
That would be a way to go out.
Quan gone, and the Flood introduced. Woo!
Yeah.
But anyways, 9 out of 10. I love it. I'm worried about the next episode. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see if my enthusiasm stays as high.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I thought it was a great episode. Worried about the next one, but maybe we'll be wrong.
Thought this episode was going to be all Quan episode, so they flipped it. This one was the Reach episode. Next one's going to be Quan, and then they'll go back to Reach in episode
6.
Wait, what episode did we just watch?
We watched 4. Yeah.
So 5 will be Quan, 6 will be Reach again, 7 will be getting Cortana and stuff, and then 8 maybe at the end finding the Halo ring.
Yep.
That's what I think is going to happen, unfortunately.
I think that's a pretty good call, yeah.
And I don't know about Ackerson and Kai. I really don't. I wonder how much we even see of them the rest of the season.
True. They could just be in the background doing stuff, and it'll show up in season 3 or something.
Yeah, which is fine. Let it marinate, and like they set it up pretty good. So
yeah.
So, anywho, alrighty, that's all I got.
Yep. Good episode.
On this. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about
lastly,
Avatar.
I guess I'll give my first thoughts on like the first 4 episodes. No spoilers since you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
And then we could just talk about the first episode, what you liked.
Yep. Okay.
So overall, I guess just an overall thought, I guess, on the show for me so far. On both of us, I guess we could do. But 4 episodes in, and I really do like it. I think it's I like it quite a lot, actually. I think the action's pretty cool. They hit the most important beats of the show. Granted, they did change some things which some people are iffy on, and I don't know if I like it or dislike it, which we could talk about.
I've seen some things. Yeah, we could probably talk about that.
Like, I think the action's good. I think the actors. People are saying the actors are cheesy. Well, I mean, it's Avatar.
Yeah,
I think the actors actually play all of them like good. Like I thought they all did great for their characters.
yeah.
I have
So
no
far,
issue.
what I've seen, I pretty much agree. Yeah,
Yeah, like I like them all. Like all of them I like. And also I don't know, it's a good it's a good in between. I mean, it's not as obviously that you're never gonna top the cartoon.
sure. Yeah,
So like the action isn't gonna be the action of the cartoon. The comedy isn't gonna be the like like the cartoon does the action and comedy better.
yeah.
But like for a live action, this isn't bad. Like I'm watching this with Avia and Lucas, my son and daughter, and they
Nice.
love it. And they're
Awesome.
like, they'll crack up when Momo shows up, and like, of course, with like Sokka and doing the funny thing. Like they actually laugh in these scenes, and like, so it's like a good show to like, adults can watch it, kids can watch it.
Nice.
But overall, I'd probably say I'd give it an 8 out of 10 so far. Like I am really enjoying it. I haven't been bored. I spoiler, the cabbage guy does show up.
Nice. I figured. Yep.
But yeah, I'm liking it. Action's cool. Actors, is the acting a little cringy? Sure, but it's Avatar. I think they play their characters good. The
Yeah.
elements are cool.
Yeah, that was one thing in the first episode. I feel like this show made earthbending look so much cooler than the cartoon did. I don't know, like the weight of it, and it just looked really cool. I always thought earthbending was not
It's
my
scary
favorite
too when you think about it.
Yeah, but like in this, there's like some heft behind it. It looks amazing. Yeah, and I agree with the actors I've seen so far. I thought they've been good, well cast.
The special effects are pretty good too.
Yeah, they are. They really are. I
Like it feels high budget.
Yeah. I think like one thing, Sokka sounds very much like the character. I don't know, but if I just close my eyes, it sounds like Sokka.
Well, that's funny you say that because Sokka, I 100% agree. He feels identical to the cartoon character.
Yeah.
Like that was the one actor where I'm like, holy crap, that is Sokka.
Yeah. And
like a T.
And like Aang's pretty good, Katara's good. Iroh, I like the actor. He doesn't sound like Iroh to me, but I mean that's kind of nitpicky. He does act like Iroh, and he still feels like Iroh, so I still feel like that's a pretty good cast.
I agree, actually. He doesn't talk like him, like sound like him.
Yeah, it's a very
but
specific.
I like him as an actor.
Yeah, sound to his voice.
Yeah, you get kind of used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I enjoyed the first episode a lot, and I thought it was good. My wife is also a really big fan of Avatar. Some of the scenes were a little intense. She teared up a few times. It felt more real to her being in live action, and I could feel that too. Like some of the deaths to the firebenders were pretty brutal. I was like, dang, this is after a kid's show. Like
that's yeah. Oh yeah, there's some scenes like where. Even like with Lucas and Avery, I'm like, oh, maybe you should have closed your eyes during that part.
Yeah,
but it's like far and few between,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm liking it. I liked the first episode. I'm interested to see the changes, what they changed, because I heard some things with like Sokka and the Kyoshi warriors have been changed, and people were upset about that. But I'm holding my judgment till I see it and see how they do it.
Yeah, things are haven't changed, but like in the context of like of just this, like this as a live action show and only 8 or 9 episodes, I think it's been pretty solid. I mean, it's not going to be the cartoon. People just need to get over it.
And at least it's not like the movie.
Yeah.
They actually call him Aang. Yeah.
That movie's hot garbage.
I still have never even seen it. I've just seen clips.
You've never seen it?
I cannot bring myself to watch that movie.
You gotta watch it after this just to see how terrible it is.
Yeah, maybe.
The special effects were good.
I wonder if they hold up.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's been a while. But honestly, like, now once you get to um, what's it, Amushu? Is that what it's called
Omashu,
again?
yeah.
Amashu. Like those are some that gets interesting. I don't want to say anything because you haven't seen it, but yeah,
Yeah.
once you see what's his face, the
I'm
king.
definitely interested to see Azula and to see Boomy. Like I talked about earlier, those two, like
Yeah.
Azula especially, she's like so like evil and crazy in the cartoon. I'm really interested to see how she'll do because I feel like that's a really hard role to fill.
I think who's the most interesting character in the cartoon, and I think I'm going to agree with you. I think I know what you're going to say.
Interesting character. I really like Zuko's arc. I feel like he has the most like character growth.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And I think a lot of people would agree.
Yeah. And like how he's all awkward when he's with the the Avatar gang after he turns, and he's like, I love some of those scenes. Zuko not being bad is hilarious.
I love it. So season 1 is just book 1, I believe, right?
Okay, I think I saw that.
I think it better be because I'm already halfway done. I think it's only book 1, which I like. So that means there'd be 3 seasons.
Yeah,
which is perfect. That's all. Like 3 great seasons. That's all we need.
Yeah, I'm excited.
No,
I'm glad they made it, and it's not hot garbage like the other, like the movie. Yeah.
I really am enjoying it. The budget feels there. It feels high quality. Did they make some changes? Sure, but overall, it feels like Avatar.
Yeah, and it's like almost impossible to get my wife to watch stuff, but I'm getting her to watch this so far. So that's a point in my book.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 1 extra point just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it when we watched all of it. I'll probably finish it this week. If you can't, we could talk about it whenever you finish it.
Yeah, I'll try to get as far as I can. It just depends on how much. We're also reading the Dune book, so, and I've got
you definitely got to finish that because
so we'll see how far I can get.
Cool, sweet.
All right. What else have you been watching or playing?
Well, we tried the Helldivers 2, which I want to play more of.
That was fun.
That was fun, and we'll have to find some more time to play it. I've been enjoying it. I feel like that's gonna be a good pick up and play a few missions kind of game.
Yeah, and I feel like they'll keep adding stuff over time and keep it fresh.
Yeah, I really like it. I love the feel of the combat, the shooting.
I like the comedy of the game too. Like it's very tongue in cheek, like super patriotic.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I really like the comedy in it. Yeah, and we've only experienced 1 planet and 1 enemy, so we haven't even experienced all the bugs and all that.
Yeah. We just fought the what are they called? What did you keep calling them? Automatons?
Autobots.
Yeah, the automatons. Yeah.
Autobots. Oh yeah, automatons. Yeah, automatons. But no, we'll definitely play more of it. But yeah, I'm digging it. As far as like a co-op game, I'm glad we have something we can play together that is like the bite size. If we can only play a few missions.
And you can like choose the missions based on how much time you have.
Yes.
I like that.
What's our theme? What's our ship's themes?
Family values.
That's right. I'm the Lord of Family Values, and you are the
elected representative of family values. My wife picked that out for me, so thank you, Tiffany.
And now it's stuck.
Yep.
Oh, it's hilarious. But yeah, we'll play more. We'll definitely play more.
Yep.
But besides this, Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm on chapter 15, I think now.
Okay, I think you're pretty close to the end then. That's good.
Yeah, I think there's like 18 chapters, but I'm trying to hurry it up so when the second one comes out this week or later this weekend.
Yeah.
I could start on that.
I've been obsessed with Persona 3. That game is really good.
Did you finish Resident Evil yet?
No.
You gotta play Resident Evil. You gotta beat it, man.
I will. I'll go back to it.
Will you?
Yeah, I will. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep playing Persona, and then when Final Fantasy comes out, I'm gonna play that and beat it, and then I'll go back to Resident Evil.
Okay. Mark this. Mark this. What podcast episode is this? What's the
24,
time span?
2
All
hours and
right,
4
24.
minutes.
There
24,
you
204.
go. 24, 204. Oh. Yeah, besides those two games, that's it. By the way, been digging Final Fantasy VII Remake. God,
Yeah, that's a good
I love
game.
it. Story's awesome.
Yep.
Persona 3, I've never played.
Yeah, I never finished Persona 5, but I picked this up because it's on Game Pass, and it's really, the reload is really good.
Hmm.
I've been digging it. That's interesting to see
Is
the
it,
portable version of it. I think this was Persona 3 portable.
Oh, well, like on PSP?
Yeah,
Oh.
interesting. But yeah, it's really fun. I love the Persona, like the gameplay loop of the different days and picking and choosing what you do and who you like spend your time with and going deciding when to go do the combat. It's a good gameplay loop.
Yeah, I love.
It's just
I never beat Persona 5 either, but I like it.
it's just such a long game. I feel like that's part of the reason I drop it and then don't come back.
Yeah, that's a lot of reasons why I don't finish a lot of games. Nice. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
You been playing anything else, or just those two?
Pretty much just those two. Yeah.
What about watching anything else? I don't think.
Just anime.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
Yeah. Shangri-La Frontier and Solo Leveling. Those have been really good.
No clue what you just said.
Yeah, those you have other ones you need to watch before that. That's more
I know.
deeper cuts, so don't worry too much about those.
I haven't watched anything else either, but we are. You better finish that book. You got to see Dune 2 this weekend.
We're at page 600 out of 800, so we're almost there.
Oh, you'll finish it then.
Yeah.
And now is your wife gonna go to the theater and see with you, or no?
No, she won't go watch a movie.
No. Well, is she watching the first one at home with you?
Probably not. I might try, but we'll see.
She won't. She doesn't. She really doesn't like going to the movies, huh?
No, the only movie I've ever gotten her to go see with me, literally the only one, is Star Wars. I think Rogue One was the only one. We may have seen The Last Jedi also.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But yeah, literally those are the only ones I've ever gotten her to go see with me.
It's okay. Kara, she doesn't like it either. She hates movie theaters.
That's so crazy to me.
I know. I love it. Get away from everything. Have some popcorn.
Yep. I'm very interested to see Dune after reading the book, because the book's been good. I've been really enjoying it. And so I'm interested to see how it is in the movie.
Wait, did you ever see the first one?
No, I haven't seen the first one yet, so I'm going to watch the first one as soon as I finish the book.
Oh.
Yep.
It's good. As you can probably tell, it's a part one, so it's definitely a setup movie.
Yeah. I mean, the first half of the book felt like all set up, like not much happened. It was still interesting because it's such a cool world, but I was like, I know stuff's going to happen. When is it going to kick off?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what after we watch Dune 2 and we talk about it, you could tell me the differences.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see like what the differences are between the movie and the book.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if there's going to be a part 3 or is part 2 is going to be last of it.
I don't know. I did read that these two are both one half each of the first book, but there are more books, so they could do more. But this one will finish off the first book.
What would you call the second book? Dune 2 Part 1?
I think it has a name. It's I think it's Dune Messiah.
So that could possibly be the third movie.
Yeah.
I thought I read somewhere that it was going to be a trilogy.
Okay.
Or maybe I read wrong, but I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, they're writing the script for Dune 3.
Oh. Well, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Seeing the reviews for part 2, it gets me. I'm a sucker for good sci-fi, and from the reviews I was reading, the lore building is in that the action and the visuals are amazing in part 2,
Nice.
from what I've read.
Yeah.
Part 1 they are too, but apparently part 2 it's like on another level.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I'll see it. I'm seeing it Sunday morning.
I'll probably see it Sunday also because I need to watch the first movie. I'll probably watch that on Saturday.
And I'm seeing it in an XD theater, a big theater. You better watch yours at a big theater, like a nice theater.
Yep.
You should do like Cine Capri or something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just because this is the kind of movie you want to see on a big screen.
Yeah, I'm sure seeing those worms will be really cool on the big screen.
Yeah, because I didn't see part 1 because part 1 came out on HBO Max, during COVID.
Yeah.
So I didn't even see the first one in theaters.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited to see the second one in theaters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm
looking
pumped.
I'm looking at the cast and comparing them to what I have in my head. I did not picture Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho, but I could see it. That's just not how I pictured it, though. I could see, Stellan Skarsgård. Okay. Austin Butler's in this. That's funny. Does he play Fade Rautha? I could see him as Fade Rautha.
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe he was masked or something. I don't remember.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he does. Yep. Okay. I agree with that cast for him.
Elvis. Popping up everywhere.
Ooh, Javier Bardem is Stilgar. I like that. Okay. Oh, Kynes is a woman. Okay, I'm getting too much into the book and comparing it. That's interesting.
Yeah, we'll do the compare and contrast next week's episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pumped, man. I'm excited to see it. This is probably the first movie in a while where I'm actually like Godzilla -1. I was excited to see, but this one I've been waiting, dude, for years.
Yep.
So
yeah, this will be cool.
But yeah, anywho, that's all I got.
All right.
All she wrote.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us on this episode of the VGA Podcast, and we will talk to you next week.
Peace.